Oh, there we go. I've unmuted my mic. You can hear me. Bit of a late start, but evens out since it went probably an hour over last time. But today is just story stuff. I'm so quiet. Just change it up a bit. Don't really need to gain any much XP anymore because I've leveled up pretty much everything. Change it up a bit. And that is still pretty nice. A lot of shaws in this one. Like 1, 2, 3. Let's rock these. Go back to my first one I had. Although, I'll go back. What are the full outfits? So it's the same one. Okay, I just want to check. And been a week since I've played the game.
¿Dónde iba? Esta selva oculta muchos
You must be
lugares.
Manu.
¿Quién es? ¿Quién está ahí?
Ella es la que encontró el tesoro.
¿Verdad, Diego? Bien, bien. ¿Qué puedo hacer por usted?
I overheard you telling the children about Maya ruins.
Por fin alguien que pone atención.
Well, you were right about the crosses. Isabella followed them to a hidden crypt.
¡Ja! Lo sabía, lo sabía. Nadie escucha al viejo Manu. Pero yo tenía razón.
So you were. And I bet you're telling the truth about those Maya ruins.
Reconozco algo en su voz. La emoción de descubrir, de encontrar algo, algún lugar oculto desde hace cientos o incluso miles de años.
There is something thrilling about that, isn't there?
No hay nada igual. El sabor del aire rancio y polvoriento aún me acelera el corazón. La gente moderna, esos que se dicen realistas, se cierran a un mundo de posibilidades. No podrían creer las cosas que vi. Ah, Lo que daría por ver eso de nuevo, una última vez.
Perhaps I could be your eyes, your witness of those Maya ruins.
Podría ser eso. Si...
Do you remember where the ruins were?
Vaya, ¿dónde estaban? Recuerdo un lago con 3 cascadas. Me gustaría darle una mejor referencia, pero han pasado tantos años.
I should be able to find it, and when I do, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Si hiciera eso por mí, hacer realidad esa historia, sería tan...
Say no more, Manu. I'll find it.
Entrance to the tomb.
Bacato.
Because, like, there's 2 more challenge tombs. I just returned to them since I've done both. Okay.
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
Sabía que lo haría. Ahora, cuénteme todo.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Maldito pez peligroso. Adelante.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
Lo salva, ¿verdad? Increíble. ¿Qué más?
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels 3 men high turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
Puedo verlo. Puedo olerlo, sentirlo, saborearlo. Hizo llorar de felicidad a este anciano. No tengo palabras para agradecerle. Quiero que tenga algo.
Manu, I couldn't.
Insisto, por favor. Es la primera reliquia que encontré. Es hermosa y compleja. Un cráneo decorado. Quiero que la tenga alguien que explora con la misma pasión que lo hacía yo en mi juventud. Nunca deje morir su curiosidad ni su capacidad de maravillarse.
I won't. Thank you, Manu. An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered bone hold the jade and other gems in place within the wearer's teeth. A crude drill, perhaps made of obsidian, would have been used to delicately carve out the notches required to hold the jewelry in place.
Look at that. Nothing on the skull, but look right here. There is a transparent like scratched out sandy looking piece graphic behind the text. So in the case something like this were to ever happen, you could still see the text. That's it. Okay, look.
Ups, lo siento. No tenemos dónde más guardarlo. ¿Cuándo terminará Juan de cavar el hoyo para matar?
Anda
Para
más.
crecer espiritualmente y terminé recogiendo excremento en un granero. ¿Puedes creerlo? Tal vez debería cambiar este castillo por una pala y un látigo y empezar a buscar tesoros.
Like I've done that one already. One skill point. I've done all the game tombs, but the DLC tombs, I think there's 2 left. What if I can climb up there? Probably not.
Te doy gracias por darme la fortaleza para superar mi adicción y por guiarme hasta estos años. Habrá que reconstruirla por completo.
Es en serio, estos planos no tienen sentido.
Just double checking for the challenges, because now they'll appear on my vision stuff. What's in here? Just somebody. Yeah, I think I've already done this one.
Mejor nos vamos. ¿Y ahora?
Yeah.
Tardaremos eternidades. ¿Cuántos días?
Discúlpeme.
Un paso a la vez.
Excuse me.
Un
The
día
bug.
a la vez.
Como si tuviéramos
That's full.
El daño es bastante grande. Reforzamos todo lo que pudimos.
Alguien dijo una vez que si realmente quieres apreciar una ciudad, debes visitar los cementerios. No sé por qué, todos son idénticos. Quizá hay unos un poco más ordenados, con fil...
Ojalá supiera para qué intentó Isabela subir por la cruz. Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen.
What up, Jonah? Okay, just take me with you.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. They're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. And under his wings you may seek refuge.
Now this is me walking around. Oh my goodness, look at the dust.
A heron and an eclipse. "25th of December, 1603. It has been 4 days since we turned away from the city. We traveled in silence and in circles. guided by a confusion of grief, relief, and celebration. Lopez and I exited the jungle and landed in a clearing, under the gaze of several faces carved into the side of the mountain. Lopez had an episode, as he later called it. He threw himself in front of the faces and screamed for forgiveness. The heaviest sin on his heart was abandoning Perez to the strange warriors. They had grown close over the journey. Try as I might, I could not console him, so I built a fire and waited, as he decreed his actions and pleaded for forgiveness from the silent stone faces. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it, he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room. Walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it.
That's what we need.
The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above, and bless our continued labors.
What up, Jonah? Hmm. An even better picture with Jonah. I think I've ever taken a picture with him before. Oh wait, I got an idea. Come on, idle animation. One more. Where'd they go? Where am I? Let's just Let's just wait a second. My controller locked. Wait, I was gonna try from the other side. Not the same effect. Oh, look at the moves when I walk past it. Well, it did. Now it doesn't.
Jonah, this book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
That's not what I'm doing, Laura.
December 16th, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said, a cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow, for only he who does will be worthy of this box.
Okay, I just noticed on my stream, it's not doing the greatest.